Um, yes, I have been very absent for these last couple of days, but that's due to the fact that schedules do not always come in when you necessarily need them. Um, when you necessarily need them. So the more breaks you take, the more intentions people like to take away from you and think that you're not good enough anymore to be subscribed to them. And I can kind of see that happening for me is people will eventually give up on they'll give up hope on me altogether because they think I'm not good enough and I shouldn't be subscribed to anymore. I can completely understand that you guys have my full entire trust. You guys have I, I can understand that you guys think that way. I even think about that way sometimes and just quitting YouTube altogether, but I know that I cannot because if I did, I would be losing my career that I ever started for 2 years, and I've been on YouTube for 2 years now. So I think that that's not ever going to happen. Um, Me quitting YouTube, but there are a lot of false accusations out there that people do, and according to my calculations, I'm not one of those people that will intend to say like I'm quitting YouTube. I don't think I want to be on YouTube anymore, and just shit like that. That's absolutely completely false. So I'm not quitting YouTube anytime soon. I'm just more active and more frequent on the weekends. Um, and I know that's when I get my most motivation. So you guys might see a lot of live streams just on the weekends. So weekends do mean Saturday and Sunday, maybe Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But hence the title, if you guys did not know. But every weekend I am going live. So every single weekend, every single Saturday and Sunday, I am going live. Apart from that, I am not going live weekdays. I'm only going live on the weekends. But hopefully, you guys do really understand. Schedules are hard to come across. A lot of things are hard, and life is just hard in general, I guess you could say. But yeah, hopefully, you guys do enjoy this. And if you do, make sure you consider smashing that thumbs up because it would really help me out a lot. And not only will it help me as a person, it would help the channel to get out to more people. Um, right off the bat, I only know one person that already likes the streams, and that is the one and only Angel. Um, but yeah, hello, Angel. See, I always knew I was the one and only Angel because you're the only one that leaves a thumbs up. Thank you very much. But if you guys, the rest of you guys, if you do think I deserve a subscription, or if you guys do think I deserve a like, it doesn't help me as a person. But I do have two other channels that I don't consider um, making them channel famous because I don't believe in that type of stuff. Because there are only two backup channels. Two backup channels means that I don't like them at all. Is that inverted or is that? Wow. Don't just love it when you mirror it when it's not mirrored. I should have known that from the beginning, you know. Now it is. Alright, guys, now since it is mirrored and I have everything, and since everything is inverted because I never knew that it was inverted in the first place, which I thought was absolutely crap. But I shouldn't know because my part is really messed up and it didn't look like that. But yeah, if you do think I deserve a subscription or if you think I deserve anything like that, like I did say, I do have two other channels which are called the Wolf Squad and Mafia Lincoln Doors. You may have heard a lot of people talk about the YouTube algorithm. It's a very popular thing. The YouTube algorithm is very popular. What do I mean by specifically it is very popular? I mean, it is very popular because the YouTube algorithm actually YouTube recommends videos to random people. So if you're a random person and you got recommended one of my videos, consider yourself lucky because not much of YouTube is actually recommending my videos. I think it's only like 60% of time that YouTube is actually doing these types of things for me. So consider yourself lucky. I do consider myself lucky for the 70% of YouTube that is actually doing it, but it comes from the likes that really do really help. If you do want to leave a like, go ahead because I would appreciate that, and that goes a long way. How is everybody? How is everybody's day going? How is everybody's evening going? Has anyone got any special thoughts that they want to share? A lot of smiley emojis, that's what I love to see. A lot of smiley emojis and hyper energy, that's what I absolutely love to see because all of that incorporates to having a fun and hype stream. And I know that this one person has one thing that she needs to remember, and I also have one thing that I need to remember. It is locked in my head, and it is locked in. It's locked. Nope, and my day was good, thanks. How about you? My day was good. My day was good. How was your evening specifically? So you don't have any special thoughts or any thoughts that are going through your head right now. What is one word that you're thinking of? Let's play a game. What is one word that you are thinking of? Just one word at all. Just specifically one word that you're thinking of. It could be any word. Good. One word that comes to your head. Good. Just any word that comes to your head. So, like, if you're sitting there, do not think of a word. Me. Okay. Okay. So that's the one word that comes to your head, not thinking about a word. So so theoretically, when people play this game, they say think of one word. So they sit there and they're like, or they say one word that comes to your mind, and they sit there and they really think about one word that comes to their head. It's all about playing the game. So even if you have one word in your head, it could be more words. It's just one simple thing that you're not actually thinking of. Is there a game that you guys would like to play? It could be anything. It could be a fantastic game. It could be something that you want to do. It could be something that you want to say. It could just be anything at all. Just anything. Just like a fun little game that you want to play. What is one thing that you can say that absolutely rhymes? Nope, I have nothing in your head. Nope, I have nothing in my head. So nothing in your head means that you have no brain. Right? Nothing in your head. It means that there is no brain. And if you had no brain, you wouldn't be breathing. Well, theoretically, that's how it works. If you have nothing in your brain, it intends to say that you're not actually breathing, you're actually not seeing, you're actually not talking. So, in order for you to say there's nothing in your head, it's actually quite crazy. I'm going to look up some interesting facts. And these interesting facts will come along with some special opinions from you guys, but not only from me, it is also going to be from you guys. So if you do have any opinions on these, or if they sound pretty weird, do let me know. So these are going to be like funny random facts, okay? But you guys wouldn't know that I said weird facts. Only that I would have known that if I said that. So let's play a game. Let's play a game. You either have option 1 or you have option 2. Option 1 is that I am lying and I put in random facts. Or 2, I am completely lying. 1, I did put in random funny facts, or I put in weird facts. So you guys have to detect the truth and the lie. So I am lying, or am I telling the truth? And if you get it right, you win. So I did say that I'm putting I said that I'm putting random funny facts. That is your option 1, and then I said that I may or may not have put weird facts, just to try and put you guys off a little bit. So it's either I am lying or I'm telling the truth. What one do you pick? What do you mean you're ready? You have to pick one, because I'm either telling the truth or I'm lying, because I did. So you're ready for the facts, or are you ready for me to tell the truth? Tell the facts or the truth? Thumbs up for facts, thumbs down for truth. I'll give you some time. But here is 101 of the best random fun facts. I asked you a question and you put okay. That is completely fine. A cloud weighs around 1,000,000 tons. I do not know how much tons are. You want me to tell the truth? So I did type in weird facts, but it came up with random facts. So I put in random. So I put in weird facts. It just gave me random facts. So here is 100, 101 of the best random funny facts. So a cloud weighs around 1,000,000 tons, and like I said, I don't know how much tons are. I don't know what country you specifically uses tons, but I know that I use kilograms or stone. Um, Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people, and you can have your different opinions on this too. I am open to suggestions. I am open to things. So, do you guys actually think that a cloud weighs around 1,000,000 tons? Do you guys think? Right, I just seen a different one. I seen two others, and they don't look right to me. Well, I guess I'm talking to myself at this point because there is currently no one watching. So if you guys think that a cloud weighs around 1,000,000 tons, I would say yes and no at the same time. What do you mean you're confused? Confused about what? I was trying to play a little game of if I was telling the truth or if I was lying. What are you confused about? Generally, you are saying that you're confused, which is making me confused. Because I was playing a little game if I was telling the truth or not, and I gave the answer. So I said that I typed in weird facts, but it gave me the best random fun facts. Okay, now nothing? Right. Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people. This is a true fact because giraffes are about. How tall are giraffes? Let me look here. How tall? How tall are giraffes? Giraffes are 16 to 8 feet tall. 16 to 8 feet tall, that is 30 times more than the average 6'5" human. 6'5" human to a 6'5" human compared to a 7'2" human. An average human is around about 5'10". If you're over 5'10", that means you're not average. If you're below 5'10", you're also not average, but you're also unique. But yeah, identical twins do not have the same fingerprints. So if you do have an identical twin, you have the same facial features, the same hands and everything, but unfortunately you do not have the same fingerprints. These last two that I'm about to read, it's actually going to blow you guys' mind, because I always thought that the Earth's rotation never changed speed. But here, apparently, it's random. It's a random fun fact. So it's not a true fact. So this one says Earth's rotation is changing speed. If you think that this is true or not, put a thumbs up or put a think face, because I do not believe that. So anything that you see on the internet, do not believe that it is true, because sometimes it can be false. So I'm putting a thumbs down on this one, because I do not believe that the Earth's rotation changes. The change of speed of the Earth's rotation, that has to not change. So I'm putting a thumbs down, because I do not find that true. If you put a thumbs up, you are absolutely out of this world. So if you think it's true, or if you think it's false, I'm going on the false side, because I do not think that scientists have actually proven this to be real. This last one, your brain constantly is eating itself. This one is absolutely blowing my mind. And if your brain always eats itself, how are you still alive? So you thought, yeah, thumbs down, because it's false, because Earth's rotation, it cannot spin around so fast. Or otherwise the whole entire world would be spinning, right? But this last one, your brain is constantly eating itself. I find that to be false, because nor has scientists ever said that it is true. You haven't seen statistics that it is true. All right, no problem. I'll see you soon. Statistics, scientists have never proven this to be real. So if you think it's real, you're absolutely wrong. Because if you actually said that the Earth's rotation changes speed, that is impossible. The brain always eating itself. Scientists have never proven that either. Scientists have never proven about the Earth's rotation. There's no physical evidence, there's no physical proof. So, on that point, that is false. Moving on, so that was only 5, I believe, maybe 6. 5 or 6 that I've read. Okay, now we have gone into deeper detail by BBC Science Focus. A cloud typically has a volume of around 1 kilometer cubed, and density of around 1.003 kgs per meter cubed. That's a density that's around 0.4% lower than the air surrounding it. That is how they are able to float. Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning. This is true. There are only 5 well documented fatal lightning strikes on giraffes between 1996 and 2010. Welcome back. 2 minutes, that is actually insane. Due to the population of the species being just 1,040,000 during this time, it makes for about 0.003 lightning deaths per 1,000 giraffes each year. There is 30 times the equivalent fatal rate for humans. Fatality, I should say. So, like I did say, we are moving into the deeper stuff. And that is very sad for giraffes because they are 30 times more likely to get hit by things. Thirdly, we have identical twins do not have the same fingerprints. You can't blame your crimes on your twin after all. This is because environmental factors during development in the womb, umbilical cord length, position in the womb, and the rate of finger growth impact your fingerprint. So even though that you guys are twins, you guys do not have the same fingerprints due to the fact that the finger growth is different, which means that you don't have the same fingerprints. So if you committed a crime and they tried getting fingerprints, you cannot say that it was your twin brother John and you had a and your name was Dylan. Your twin brother John cannot get into trouble because his fingerprints are entirely different to yours. So if you do have an identical twin, you do not have the same fingerprints, apart from you have the same everything else. Like face and everything. Don't get too dirty-minded, guys. Earth's rotation is changing speed. It's actually slowing. This means that on average, the length of day increases by around 1.8 seconds per century. 6 million years ago, 600 million years ago, a day lasted just 21 hours. And you cannot tell me that 600 years ago, 600 million years ago, someone was born. I have another interesting fact for you guys. Fifth, we have your brain is constantly eating itself. This process is called phagocytosis, where cells envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. Don't worry. Phagocytosis isn't harmful, but actually helps prevent your grey matter. What does that mean? So I'm going to read until 10, and then I have an interesting fact to tell you guys. The largest piece of fossilized dinosaur disposal discovered is over 30 centimeters long and over 2 liters of... Okay, that is disgusting. That is very fucking disgusting. Who would actually say that? That's not a fun random fact. That's a disgusting fucking stupid fact. The universe average color is called cosmic light. Latte. In a 2002 study, astronomers found that the light coming from galaxies averaged into a beige color that's close to white. And if you do want to see an interesting fact that I'm about to tell you now, put a thumbs up. You get a bonus fun fact that I'm going to tell you now if you put a thumbs up. The bonus fun fact is that if someone calls you beige, they are actually calling you boring. They're calling you boring. Yes, they are actually calling you boring. Was that interesting? Or was that just beige? Or am I beige? But yes, if someone calls you beige, they're calling you boring, unentertained, and you're not very entertaining. The universe, yeah, I just read that. Animals, 8. Animals can experience time differently from humans. Just smaller animals, the world around them moves more slowly compared to humans. Salamanders and lizards, for example, experience time more slowly than cats and dogs. This is because the perception of time depends on how quickly the brain can process incoming information. Very interesting, because I didn't know that they could talk. Water might not be wet. This is because most scientists define wetness as liquid's ability to maintain contact with the solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet, but can make other objects wet. Yes, other objects wet is just absolutely out of this world. It is, my mind is not clean at all after reading that. A chicken once lived for 18 months without a head. Mike the chicken's incredible fate was recorded back in the 1940s in the United States. He survived as his jugular vein and most of his brain system were left mostly intact, ensuring just enough brain function remained for survival. In the majority of cases, a headless chicken dies in a matter of minutes. A headless chicken can die in a matter of minutes, but also a headless chicken can live for quite a while. A headless chicken can really live for quite a while. When are you going to end the live? When we hit 13 minutes, which is very soon because we're sitting on 27 minutes. So as soon as we hit 30, I'm going to wrap it up. Oh yes, I have another interesting fact. Did you know that people are born on leap year? Which means they only celebrate the birthday every 4 years. And when I mean they celebrate the birthday every 4 years, that means that they don't get a birthday. So there's this lady that celebrated her 6th birthday, but she's actually 100 because every 4 years she cannot celebrate her birthday every single year. She has to wait 4 years, and by that time, every Leapian that has their birthday every 4 years is actually crazy. Crazy to think about, because if you are born on leap year, you could considerably be celebrating your 6th or your 10th birthday. Because every 4 years they cannot celebrate the birthday every single year. But this lady is actually 100, but she just previously celebrated her 6th birthday. And I found a bunch of other Leapians that have celebrated their birthday, and most of them have celebrated their 6th birthday, no matter if they're 50 or 55, or even 39. Because every 4 years goes by, they celebrate their birthday. If you've ever heard of it, it may not be that interesting to you. If you haven't heard of it, it may be more interesting to you than with a person that has heard it before. So if you have heard it, it may not be that interesting, but if you haven't heard it, it's a random great fact to know that people are actually born on leap year. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on bell notifications so you know whenever I post. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Adios, amigos.